Oh, us. Right? Today, I saw a lot of you guys wanted to see the video about finding weekly drawn liquidity / finding your weekly bias. I made a nice presentation for you guys. So I'm ICT wannabe. So let's get right into it. In today's video, I want to go over the importance of knowing weekly drawn liquidity. Let me turn off my music. Why is it important to understand where the market is going to book for the next week? It's important to understand where the market is going to book for next week, because knowing that, it will be much easier going into your intraday trades. Okay? Why? Because you have some sort of understanding where on the higher time frame market is leading towards. Okay, you have an understanding of where market wants to go, possibly where market wants to execute orders. So you will have not determined bias coming into the day, but you will have a heads up for, all right, if my bias aligns with the weekly drawn liquidity. So let's say we have SMT at a low, at London low, whatever, and it aligns with your weekly drawn liquidity, your intraday bias will be much easier to determine. Okay, so the couple things I'll be going over is understanding weekly order flow, higher time frame leads, high probability days and low probability days, weekly profiles, economic calendar, open high low close, and open low high close, and then I want to recap the video. So let's get right into it. Weekly profiles. I want you guys to understand the importance of weekly profiles. Weekly profiles are a good tool, and I don't say that you have to base your bias off it, and I wouldn't recommend you basing your bias off it, but it is good to know weekly profiles. That's why also the text is saying how I advise at least learning weekly profiles. We will go over how to utilize weekly profiles. So let's get right into the examples. The weekly profile number 1, the weekly expansion profile, where you pretty much see Monday open up, Monday or Tuesday will form low of week by drawing into a discounted PD array 1 hour or above. I will come to this later, but I recommend even higher time frames. The higher time frame PD array, the better. Okay. If Monday ranges above the discount PD array, we can expect Tuesday to make London low. So not London low. Tuesday to make Monday's low, and draw into the and draw into it and form a low during London or New York session. Some of you might recognize this from Johnny's video. Some of you might not. Whatever the fuck. Take into consideration any high impact news, which we will be going over in a couple of minutes. In this profile, Fridays can often continue to move or retrace into Thursday's range, capping the weekly range. This is where TGIF can come into play. And TGIF is pretty much trading into Tuesday's range, as far as I understand. That's pretty much it. For the weekly sell expansion candle, the classic Tuesday high of week, which is Monday or Tuesday, will form the high of week by drawing into a PD array on the 1 hour or above. The higher time frame, the better the PD array. The same fucking rule set for as the weekly buy expansion. Okay. The mid-week reversal profile. Monday, most of the times, will range in this profile, and Tuesday will play off Monday's range and pretty much ranging. In anticipation of Wednesday's draw into a discount PD array or key level. This usually happens when we have high impact news, CPI, PPI, NFP. Not NFP, CPI, PPI, unemployment claims, everything that pretty much comes on Wednesdays. If Monday and Tuesday range above the discount PD array, we can expect Wednesday to draw into it and form the low during London or New York, and take into consideration any high impact news. Once again, we will be going over this. Monday for the midweek reversal to the downside. Monday most of the time will range in this profile, and Tuesday will play off Monday's range. Pretty much ranging in anticipation of Wednesday's drawing up into a premium PD array key level / key level. Same set of rules for the bearish. Caprice, amigos, comprende. Alright. The midweek rally profile. When the markets are bullish and has yet to reach a premium PD array or key level, oftentimes Mondays will form low or SMT on Tuesday to form. Oftentimes Mondays will form low or SMT on Tuesday to form low on a correlated asset. Do you guys understand what I mean by this? That's pretty much means that the correlating pair will go for the high or low while ES fails to, so NQ fails to, so you have an SMT. It will consolidate Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday, with Wednesday being an expansion day sometimes. Thursday and Friday will continue to move until the premium PD array or key level is hit. Take into consideration any high impact news events. Take this week, for example, if you're watching this video in the week of 2nd of May, this week is a great example of that. Okay. The bearish one. When the markets are bearish and has yet to reach a discount PD array or key level, oftentimes Mondays will form high of week or SMT. On Tuesdays to form high of week on a correlated asset. Same set of rules as the bullish one. Okay. So the last profile, consolidation reversal profile. If you're hearing me blow, it's fucking 26 degrees in my room and I have the fan on, so fuck you, boy. Monday to Wednesday will often be a consolidation ranging around the weekly open NWOG. Y'all must know what NWOG is by now, right? Oftentimes running to previous day high or previous day low, failing to deliver to the opposite liquidity, thus being stuck in a range, no efficiency in PEA. Thursday will manipulate oftentimes because of news drivers and sweep previous day low, previous week, previous day low and previous week low, and or Monday's low. Reaching into a discount PD array in this profile, a sweep below Monday's low or previous week low is more than enough. The higher time frame PD array, the better. Take into consideration any high impact news. Okay, so that means pretty much that we come up. Monday will come up. We will consolidate. Tuesday will take out Monday's high, or Wednesday will take out Monday's high. What we will see on Tuesday is usually Monday's low getting clapped because Monday failed to go into a PD array. Monday's low getting clapped, Tuesday tapping into a PD array, usually because of news, and then delivering throughout the day and throughout Friday to the true drawn liquidity for the week. Vice versa for the bearish one. So, understanding weekly profiles this way means that you can anticipate which day will be high probability and which day will be low probability, but we will come back to that later. But understanding these things, you can determine much easier, and it's much easier for the eye to catch on what we will draw onto for the week. Knowing, okay, if you're starting on Wednesday, okay, Monday consolidated, Tuesday took out Monday's low, tapped into a PD array, I can assume the rest of the week is going to be expansion to the upside to the weekly drawn liquidity. Okay, so knowing those things, you don't even have to be a swing trader to utilize it, but knowing those things, you can determine, okay, are we going to be bullish or bearish for the rest of the week? Still, it holds no power. It's a concept, but it's much easier to find your intraday drawn liquidity. So understanding weekly order flow. Understanding weekly order flow, we will go over the weekly order blocks and gaps, daily order blocks and gaps, the importance of the opening of the weekly candle. The 4-hour daily and the weekly are your friend. Okay? Weekly order blocks and gaps, we will go over that real quickly. Pretty much internal to external, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I find it pretty much bullshit. We draw towards gaps and order blocks. If we tap into a weekly gap on Monday, even without understanding the weekly profiles, if we tap into a key level on Monday, in a weekly or a daily key level or a 4-hour key level, and we're clearly displacing from it, Tuesday opens up, we push for an SMT at the low, we clearly have displacement, you come into Wednesday, you see that we are clearly bullish, guess what's going to happen? You target a weekly gap, a daily gap, a daily order block, a daily gap, daily order block, weekly gap, weekly order block, whatever you want for the rest of the week. The importance. Amigo, comprende. 1 second, amigo. I need to fix this. The importance of understanding weekly openings. And we will go over the utilization of open, high, low, close, open, low, high, close to determine weekly direction. If the weekly opens up lower on Monday, we go sweep out some sort of key level, high or low, PDOA, order block, fair value gap. We tap into it, sweep it, whatever. It's the same as the 4-hour candle. It's the same as the daily candle. It's the same as every other candle. If we open up lower, we're going to distribute higher. We open up higher, we're going to distribute lower, okay? Really utilize those things. Open, low, high, close, open, high, low, close. Let me spark my shit, bro. Really utilize those things, okay? Because it's pretty easy to spot. As soon as you're done watching this video, or even if you want to now, go to the chart, see how Monday opens up, and see what we do at the rest of the day. And don't use fucking tariff weeks as example, okay? Don't be a dumbass. Same counts for open, high, low, close. It's so easy to understand, okay? It's so easy to understand where we will go for the rest of the week. Okay? Higher time frame leans. Understand that lower time frames always follow and catch up to higher time frame narrative. If we have an SMT at the daily, we're clearly bullish for the past 3 days. Why would you go in the opposite direction of that? Unless you're fly as fuck like me and you can spot the reversals, but even then, you know not to trade against the trend. So understand that lower time frame, the 4 hour, the 5 minute, the 50 minute, the 1 hour, whatever, it might not show the current weekly bias, but understand that 9 out of 10 times will be the manipulation. That 9 out of 10 times we will end the day in green. So understand that most of the times the higher time frame will always follow the weekly, the monthly, and whatever we are doing on the higher time frame. So the daily, weekly, monthly. Okay. High probability days and low probability days. Understanding what days will fill, understanding what days will succeed, and understanding that not every trading day needs to be a winning day, or even every day needs to be a trading day. Understanding what days will be low probability simply by looking at Forex Factory. Okay. Apply settings. We go into Monday with no news. What could that mean? Low probability. Tuesday we go with 1 red folder news. What could that be? Low probability / consolidation into weekly. Into Wednesday. Wednesday, packed as fuck. High probability. Y'all have always been. Wait, let me spark it actually, bro. I just sparked it and never fucking puffed it, okay? Y'all have always been taught to not trade the days that have high impact news, which would have left you with only Monday to trade, which was a horrible fucking day to trade. Okay? Understand that high probability trades are formed during news days, during high impact news days. Understand that news will always deliver to drawn liquidity. It will not, most of the times it will not go in the opposite direction. Maybe you'll go in the opposite direction to manipulate, but it will always deliver to where the weekly is drawing to. Okay? Understand that. Next. Monday we have ISM. Tuesday we have no red folder. That's low probability day. Low probability day. Friday will be a low probability day. Why? We got Tuesday unemployment claims Fed rate on Wednesday. So Friday will be most likely it will be most likely retracing into Tuesday's range or be a consolidation day. Tuesday also might be a consolidation day because it's an anticipation for Wednesday. So already seeing this on the economic calendar, you can already see, all right, what profile would make the most sense for me would be Wednesday clapping, Monday, Tuesday's range, Monday, Tuesday consolidating, Wednesday clapping the range going into a PD array and distributing higher. Okay, so you can already determine just by looking at the economic calendar how the days will probably act. Okay, so oops, I leaked some stuff. That's not no comprende, huh? So understanding that not every day needs to be a winning or a trading day. Understand, bro, and accept that fact that not every day you have to be in the markets. Not every day you have to catch this expansion or whatever. Not every day should be a trading day. Sometimes if you don't feel like it, trust your gut and just don't go for it. The one thing that always sticks with me when I blow my account or whatever is ICT saying is, do you really want to determine your whole and base your whole trading career off of this one day, off of this one trade? No. And it's hard to get yourself out of that mentality, especially when you don't have enough money, but try to work on it, okay? Even if you lose, even if you followed your plan and you lose, the most important thing is that you followed your plan, okay? You followed your plan and it failed, and that's fine. It's not, you're not meant to win, okay? Be fine with losses. We just went over the economic calendar. We went over the open, high, low closes. So I hope this video has somehow helped you. Just joking. We're going on the charts, buddy. So, seeing this, let's mark out Monday. Monday, we're going to 4 hour. You see this gap? I would like a retest of this gap coming into Monday. Also, we have these highs, which would make sense for me to target going lower. Okay, so Monday opens up higher. Clearly see Sunday opening up higher into this 4 hour gap, which sets the high of the week. Sets the high of the week. And we start displacing to the downside to some sort of imbalance within this daily wick. We failed to deliver to this daily low. As you can see on Friday, we failed to deliver. Oh, we closed on Friday. Oh, this was holiday. So we failed to deliver this week, which is fine because we had the cutoff day. Monday opens up. Let me mark out Monday again. Monday opens up, sweeps out the daily low, 4 hour low, taps into this imbalance. We tap into this opening of this breaker. Okay. Monday forms low of week. And we distribute higher. Why did we distribute to? The rest of the month, we did try to distribute to the weekly opening of this order block. What did we try to focus last week? Pretty much this internal high, which was the equal highs on the daily. So, as you can see, Monday opens up, taps into this key level, sets the low of day, low of week, probably forms some sort of SMT. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, expand to the Wednesday high, which is a weekly high. Okay. Monday. Monday opens up. Tap into this daily imbalance. Also this 4 hour gap. We consolidate. As you can see, we consolidate. Tuesday takes out Monday high. Wednesday we have news. Comes take out Monday's low. Taps into this daily order block. Daily fair value gap. And the rest of the week, we deliver to this imbalance on the daily, which also is a monthly gap. So, I want to go over it a couple more times. Monday, opening up higher. Opening up higher. We had news that week as well. Let me remove this. Opening up higher. Tuesday, clapping Monday's range, consolidating. Wednesday, creating high of week, filling this daily imbalance, tapping into the weekly order block, and eventually sending price lower. Where did it send price lower to? So I called it out. Monthly gap. Sorry, I had to go in the NQ charts because it's continuous. So it's pretty much a ping pong. What's happening on the higher time frame is, even if you don't go on the lower time frames, it's pretty easy. Okay, you have this order block here. You have this order block here. Tap into that order block higher. Okay, tap into a fucking daily gap higher. Using the daily profiles, the weekly profiles, you can pretty much see what's going to happen. Okay, so let's say Monday, Tuesday, we are waiting because we have high probability day on Wednesday. You see, okay, Monday range, Tuesday clapped high of Monday's range. Monday didn't tap into a great PDRA, only this volume imbalance. Wednesday opens up, news pushes lower, fills this imbalance, and the rest of the week we push higher. Okay, with Friday delivering to the gap, what I'm talking about. It may sound a bit confusing. I hope I have explained it the best way I could. If not, please let me know and I will make a new video about it. And that's all. See you guys later, man.